basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the Sixers. And then Friday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's always exciting when you get to clash with the #1 team. These guys will be hungry to prove themselves in that one.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Demon, Anthony Black out there with Scoot Henderson, and it's Wolf in at the center position. And for New Orleans, Nicholas Claxton out there with Barnes. And it's Marks in at the 3. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that execute at a high level, and boy, do they play at breakneck speed.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Dunn. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Barnes. Can't hit that one. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. To the wing on the left. And the Nets, another 3.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
Here's King. Take it away. And now the Nets on the break. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Claxton. And he lays it up and in.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Now here's Black, tightly guarded. Pass to Wolf. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot by Dunn, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And stolen by Claxton. Here's King. 23 points his last outing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Flanders, defended by Henderson. Flanders can't hit. The Nets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Dunn outside. Tries a 9-footer, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's King. A dependable scorer. He's averaging 31 a game so far. Here's Flanders. That shot. Shot is off. Nice D from Henderson. Here's Dunn. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pelicans trail by 7. And he banks in the layup.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
To the paint. Here's Wolf. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Claxton can't get it to go. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on. We saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
King, the pass to Marks. Trains the triple.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Nets leading by 4. There's a screen. Pass to Dunn. Here's Dimon. Here's Wolf. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Flanders passes to Barnes. Here's Marks. Here's King. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen. Here's Marks. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's King. Black defending. 6 on the shot clock. King, the pass to Barnes. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Nets with the lead. Henderson scanning the floor. Fades and shoots. Wolf, good.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Black defending. From the wing, King gets the bucket. King's got his second bucket of the night. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Wolf. Pass to Henderson. Black outside. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Henderson. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Dunn right side. Over Barnes. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. For Brooklyn, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Jaden Ivey, and it's Collins in at the power forward position. 6 to shoot, Ellis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Here's Galloway. Now here's Collins. He's guarded by Ellis. And here's Ivey. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Ellis outside. Here's King. Three-pointer off the mark. Now the Nets with it. Pass to Carson. And he buries his first look.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
The Pelicans trail. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Ellis outside. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And it's Collins with the ball for Brooklyn. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Ivy. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the triple. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Now here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Cartwright. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Carson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Walsh. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Cartwright. Ellis passes to King.
Get there.
Carson with a rebound. Nets leading by 4. Knocked away. Here we go, all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Black outside. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Pelicans trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. King. That three's off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
The drive by Henderson. Here's King. He's got 6. To the middle. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Black. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's King. And he makes it. King's got 4 points this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here is Freeman Liberty. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
King, the pass to Blackman. Now here's Ellis. Pass to King. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Freeman Liberty.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Back to Henderson. And there's the screen. Three-pointer. And King pulls it down. King's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Kamara. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Pelicans, number 1, the 4th spot held by the Nets.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Pass to Henderson. And there's a pick. Black outside. Here's the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's King. Give him 8 points now. Outside Kamara. Ellis outside. Pass to King. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And here's Henderson. He's got 7. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Black. 4-3. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Ellis outside. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Nets.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Black. And here's Dunn. Back to Black. To the inside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Wolf. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Deflected. Pass to King. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
And the Pelicans going with a hold. And we finished off one half of play. Nets out in front, leading by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
You know, right now for the Nets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Anthony Black with a strong contribution so far on this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Pelicans trail by 14. We've got Nicholas Claxton, and it's Flanders in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. It's good. Flanders just got 7 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Dimon, back to Dunn. Henderson outside. Here's Wolf, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Barnes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. He's off on the second. New Orleans is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Flanders, defended by Henderson. Flanders' shot is good. 9 points in the game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Black outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Dunn. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Brooklyn. Early on, they've got the third best record.
I think for the Nets, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's King. Black defending. Flanders. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Out to the right wing. Here's Wolf. Off the left rim and out.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Flanders, defended by Henderson. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Dimon, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Poke loose. King, pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Henderson, pass to Black. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Pelicans trail by 5. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And there's the rejection. They recover it. Marks, good. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Dimon. They set a pick. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Claxton. Shot clock at 3. Here's Black. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's King. He's got 13. Flanders can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dunn, the pass to Black. Here's Wolf. Basket's good. Wolf's got 10.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Back to Henderson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And let's look now at the shooting guards who've been most effective with their defense this past month. Well, you look at Henderson. He's really moving the ball well out there. First in the league in assists. And, of course, Jaden Ivey, he's right there with those guys.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Dimon. He's guarded by Barnes. Right wing. Here's Dimon from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Garnett.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
They get it back. Here's Barnes. Misses in close.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Dunn. Black outside. Henderson with it. He's got 12. Here's Dimon. Shoots over Barnes. No good, off the front rim. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's King. He's got 13. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Ivey's checked in for Henderson. Dunn outside. Ivey outside. Beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now for the lead. And it's King missing. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Ivey. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, this is the attention Ivey draws from defenses. Forces them to be overly aggressive.
It's his first trip to the line.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-7 run. Now Barnes. He has 6. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is up and in. Barnes has got 8.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Black outside. On the wing, Ivey. He's guarded by Ellis. Back to Black. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Right side Barnes. Here's King. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Nets with the lead. Here's Black. Brooklyn, no good that time either. New Orleans has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. It's tipped. Ellis passes to King. Back to Ellis. There's a screen for the lead. And Ivy pulls it down. Brooklyn with the ball. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Here's King. Black defending. King, pass to Ellis. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Dimon. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And the Pelicans call time here. Pelicans trail by 9. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Henderson out there with Ivy. Then there's John Collins. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Pass to Marks. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. Peters grabs a miss.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
To the left side wing. Here's Marks. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. Ivy outside. Outside for Henderson. He buries it from 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Marks. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. Outside Payton. Henderson outside. The 3 is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Peters. Outside Kamara. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Brooklyn leading by 4. Henderson outside. Now Collins. Now here's Henderson from deep. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Now here's Ivy. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. To the inside, just 5 to shoot.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Pass to Peters. Here's King. There's the three. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Pass to Marks. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Marks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half. 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Henderson, the pass to Wolf. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Barnes. Pass to King. From the high post. Brooklyn pulls it in. Demon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's King. Here's Barnes. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Nets leading by 4. Henderson outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Wolf, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
And he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's King. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shot left block. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Henderson, the pass to Wolf. Again, the Nets score.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's King. Pass to Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Dunn outside. The three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul. Out from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Pass to Wolf. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Henderson. Goes back up. Wolf, good. Wolf's got 17 now, just in the second half. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's King. There's the drive. Oh, wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Another steal. Fast break, here we go. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Wolf. Dunn outside. And here's Black. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's King, defended by Henderson. King, the pass to Barnes. Here's Flanders. Here's King. To the middle. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no
doubt.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's King. Down low. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Dimon. Back to Henderson. Pass to Black. Launches a 3. Here's Wolf. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Wolf's got 24 points.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Now Barnes. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Henderson outside. And here's Dunn. Here's Henderson. Oh, it's off! Pelicans trail by 4. Here's King. There's the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Dunn outside. Another steal. All by himself. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Black outside. Now Henderson. 5 on the clock. Let's loose for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Cash it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
From about 16. No good. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Peters, defended by Henderson.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
It's stolen by Henderson. Black outside. Here's Wolf. Black left side, 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The release. The defensive pressure was right there.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, you love to see the calmness at the line. Didn't faze him at all. Big time spot, and he makes it easy.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Black outside. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
They trail by 3.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.